So we're moving on past the game of Dungeons D&D because when I started this, my main goal wasn't to beat every game. I just wanted to see what each game had to offer, its mechanics, just how it fits into the lineage of RPG history. I'm pretty content with what I saw from the game of Dungeons. I did what, four levels out of 20, and I mean they're all just pretty much the same thing. Other than of course when you find the dragon or whatever. But for the most part, I completed what I wanted to complete in that game. Um, so here we have Moria. Now Moria is a very important game in Plato lineage and just RPG history in general. It's a very very important game because this is probably what would be called the first blobber. It was the first person RPG, um, and the first online RPG, which is fucking wild. You could like join your friends in this first person RPG and just you know do fight shit. Thing is with Moria though is it doesn't really have an end goal. I mean it kind of does, but yeah, so especially here, it doesn't really have an end goal. You just kind of walk around a dungeon and you play the game. But I think there is like a certain ring that you can gather that kind of works as an end goal. Anyway, I'm gonna go through like the help section and all of that shit, and then I'll read some blog posts about this to give you some more history. Anyway, this is the title screen. Fucking beautiful, like ridiculous title screen. What's really interesting about this, by the way, obviously it's called Moria, which if you don't know is I guess like a kingdom? Is that what it would be called? A castle? Um, Let me see. What is it called? It is a underground complex. Is an ancient subterranean complex consisting of a vast labyrinthine. Yeah. It is a labyrinthine in Middle Earth in Tolkien's lore of Lord of the Rings and Hobbit and all of that. Thing is very interesting about this though, about Moria, is that it wasn't actually inspired by D&D or Middle Earth, which is very very interesting, of course, because it's called Moria. But basically, so I guess this was really the first RPG that was inspired by its contemporaries and not D&D. Because why they made Moria is because they saw the game of Dungeons, also known as D&D, on Play-Doh. They played that and they were like, okay, we want to make our own, pretty much. Um, so that's why the systems in this game are a bit weird. For instance, it doesn't have like the normal intelligence, wisdom, dexterity, strength, that's the stuff like that. It has its own little system. And you don't like gain XP the same way, and stuff like that. But so it was the first RPG to kind of go off or to really extend itself from the D&D formula, and it's the first one to be inspired by other CRPGs. It's awesome. But anyway, it's called Moria because they had some other dude who just um suggested it be called Moria. Yeah, this wasn't inspired by Lord of the Rings. The people who made it hadn't even read Lord of the Rings. They just their friend was like, "Yo, you should call it Moria," and they were like, "Okay." um, but yeah, we're gonna do like the intro and stuff, and then I'll read some blog posts to give you more history. So we got what? Create a character, game, notes file, help lesson, user list. Yeah, so there's 3 players currently playing Moria currently. That was 2 currentlies. Um, let's do game notes file. Ah, I see. So this is other people's notes, right? Well, I don't really need to read this then. Well, you know what? Let's read the one that's labeled hi. Hi. Yeah, all right. How do I go back? F8. It's been a long time since I played Play-Doh. If you haven't kept, if you, I don't know, maybe you're only watching me for the Play-Doh shit. I haven't recorded in like 3 weeks. Well, I haven't played Play-Doh in like 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks. Anyway, let's do the help lesson. Let's learn. All right, so this was by Kevin Duncombe and Jim Batten. Like all the other Play-Doh games, this was continuous development. So you can see that it has copyright 1978 to 1984, but Pretty sure this was as early as 1975. Um, yeah, development started in 1975, but the copyright dates list started in 1978. So very interesting. Don't know why. Anyway, let's start. Moria is a very I can't read. Moria is a mythical land, very different and very far from any land you may know. No, I'd say it's in the lands I'm aware of. Moria exists in a different time, a different dimension, ruled not by the laws of science, but rather by the laws of fantasy. Moria is a land of powerful wizards, cunning thieves, noble warriors, and deeply religious priests who use the powers of magic, the mind, and even nature to survive. This game is the author's interpretation of Moria. It was written for the enjoyment of all who play, and we hope you get many hours of pleasure from Moria. The land of Moria consists of 4 physical elements: air, earth, fire, and water. So it's different, but it still contains earth. Anyway, all non-living objects are a combination of all 4 elements, with different types of objects containing different amounts of each element. Living objects contain a 5th spiritual element called vitality. It is vitality which gives the property of life to the 4 physical elements in Moria. Vitality also accounts for the non-physical traits of living beings, such as intelligence, personality, belief in gods. Okay. Oh, mazes and terrain. Okay, sure. Moria is a world of underground rooms and corridors where the characters. I'm cleaning my glasses. Can I zoom in or can I lean in far enough to read this? Moria is a world of underground rooms and corridors where the characters in the game will spend their entire life trying to survive. The rooms and corridors in Moria are grouped into different levels, which are grouped into terrains. Some terrains consist of a single large level, while the more hostile terrains contain up to 60 levels. Interesting. Below is a sample view of a Moria maze. That is a very small sample view. The view of the maze you see is much like what you would see when standing in a room or hall. So yeah, it's first person. The walls appear as solid blocks, and walls with doors contain a smaller rectangle on their surface. As in the example where the far wall directly in front has a door. Walls directly in front of you will appear flat or square. The walls on the sides of you will appear slanted. Directly above the maze is the word corridor, which means you're in a set of corridors. Yeah. Directly below the maze, the number of steps you have just taken when moving. See section on moving, W key. When you break through a door, then door will appear below to the right of that, the direction you are facing, north, south, and your XY location within the 6x6 block. Interesting. So you have coordinates inside of a block. I'll have to see how that works. The maze in Moria are organized into blocks of 6 steps by 6 steps. The blocks alternate between rooms and corridors to form a checkerboard. Each level is rectangular, in by in, with each side from 5 to 9 blocks wide. Yeah, I don't know how that works. I'm gonna have to actually see. The keys active are for moving through the maze, or the keys active for moving through the maze are: W moves you forward 1 step, finding there's an open space. Capital W serves 2 functions. If there is a door in front of you, it opens the door and moves you through it, displaying door under the maze view. If there's no door, then it moves forward until you find something interesting. Oh, I see. Okay. D turns you 90 degrees to the right. Of course. A turns you 90 degrees to the left. That's interesting. Wait, no, that's not interesting. I just forget my fucking keys. And then X turns you 180? Really, X, not S, but X. Okay, that's quite interesting. The mazes in Moria are organized into levels, which are parts of different terrains. 2 of the terrains, the city and the wilderness, consist of a single large level. The city contains many interesting attractions, and serves as a resting place for characters. The wilderness is a mildly hostile area with weak monsters and little gold. 4 of the terrains, caves, mountains, forests, and desert, contain up to 60 levels, each deeper level containing more dangers and more rewards. When a character is created, he starts his journey in the city on top of the stairs to the wilderness. Okay. So basically the city is the city, wilderness is wilderness, and then everything else are dungeons. Makes sense. Below is a map showing the connection between terrains and the level. Yeah, got it. Continues down for 60 levels. God damn. Okay. So I guess my goal then is to go at least a couple of levels down every type of terrain. There are several ways to move between the different levels and terrain. Stairways move up or down 1 to 3 levels at a time. Stairs also allow you to move between the city and the wilderness, or the wilderness and other terrains. There's also a guild option for teleporting from the city to your camp or to any person in the maze. While traveling through the Moria mazes, you will find several interesting objects to resupply your group and aid you in your quest. The city contains shops for buying items, water houses. Water houses? The fuck is a water house? And supply stores for stocking up on food. The other terrains, besides containing monsters, have water holes for filling your flasks. For more information, let's see the section Life in the Big City. Okay. All right. Did I... Objects in the mazes? I read that? Oh, yeah. Okay. So what's next? Next topic. No. I already read this. I think I was supposed to press shift next. Oops. Hold on. Or did I read all of this shit on here, do you think? Okay, what if I do shift next? Next topic. No, characters and group. Here we go. Characters and groups. Life of a character will hopefully be exciting and challenging. Each character will start with the same basic skills and abilities as all other characters. That's interesting, so there's no roles. Even so, you may develop any skill or pursue membership in the guild of your choice. Each character has 4 basic skills which determine their actions. Character's skill represents his unique combination of the 4 elements coupled with his vitality. Each skill determines a character's ability in a certain area, such as magic. Skills run from 0 to 100 and represent the percentage of perfection for that skill. Skills increase as the character grows and gains experience by using a certain skill, but the rate of increase slows down as the skill goes up. All right, makes sense. Yeah, so here are your 4 skill types. They're not, wisdom, intelligence like usual. They are cunning, piety, valor, and wizardry. Determines life expectancy and ability to steal. So this is kind of dexterity, it seems. Cunning characters get the edge of surprise over most monsters. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's dexterity. Piety is wisdom or ability to play. So yeah, that would be wisdom. Determines the success rate, level of praying. Okay. Valor, yeah, that's just strength. Determines the amount of damage done in fighting. Decreases damage done to a character by the monsters. And then wizardry is intelligence. So yeah, there's no charisma, of course, but there's no what's the other one that's missing? Well, I guess it has really the 4 main ones, right? Those are kind of the 4 main ones. It's just missing charisma. They're also just titled something different. Or titled differently. Is there another one than charisma? I honestly can't remember. Let me look at a D&D character sheet. Am I forgetting one? No, I can't be, right? There's only 5. Right. No, Constitution, right. There's no Constitution. Okay, yeah, there's no Constitution. Makes sense. All right. Vitality is a measure of a character's life force. Every action a character performs. Yeah, okay. Makes sense. Oh, wait, hold on. Go back. I've read something that I... Vitality increases automatically when a character is not fighting for any of it. Okay, so you get like regen, basically. While traveling through the land of Moria, a character will need a certain amount of food and water to survive. Food and water can be bought in the city. A character can carry food for up to 30 months of travel and water for up to 15 months. Okay. Water drawn from a city well will always be safe. Killing of animal type monsters, bears, etc. will generate a replenish your food supply, but if you use a prayer to kill the monster, the food will be left as an offering. Okay. Sure. So you gotta keep up with food and water like OSR. I was about to say OSRS. OSX? Is that what I meant to say? OSR, that's what it's called. See, OSR, OSRS, whatever. To aid you on your journey and help you keep your bearings in the vast land, you're equipped with a magic string. Your character can tie his string somewhere, wander around, and retrace the steps using the string. The string won't stretch down a stairway, though, so when you change levels, your string comes untied. Interesting. On the lower levels, there's a chance that some hungry monster might chew through your string, and it will break when you pull on it. All members of a group can tie their strings, but only the guide may follow his to the end. When you do retrace your steps, you will be returned to the spot in the room where your string was tied. That's pretty cool, actually. And this character can only carry a limited amount of gold and food. He may establish a camp on one of the various rooms and quarters for stocking food and bags of gold. Okay. Character is considered an adult when it reaches the age of 13 years. All characters therefore begin their journey through Moria at that age. Character can live to 100 or more before old age catches up with them. Cunning helps determine how long a character will live. Once in a while, a character will be lucky enough to live it so long that it can no longer die, at which point its age is displayed as old. To postpone death by old age, research or search for the Reaper's Ring. Okay. If a character is a guild member when it dies, the contents of its guild locker can be passed on to an heir. Oh my god. To aid you in your journey, you may join other players and travel. Yeah, so this is the online aspect, which is again wild. Things a group guide must know. The guide's function is merely a guide. Okay. Well, I'm not going to be playing in a group, so oh well. Okay, here we go. Once you develop your skills to fulfill the standards for one of the 4 guilds, you may apply for membership. Yeah, so this is how leveling up works. You don't get XP, I'm pretty sure, from what I read. But I'm pretty sure you get it from paying the guild. Each guild has different standards and dues for membership. As a guild member, you will have various benefits and responsibilities. With hard work, you may one day become the master of your guild. 4 guilds are Thieves Guild, Brotherhood, Union of Knights, and Circle of Wizards. Players' guilds are Cunning, Piety, Valor, and Wizardry. Yeah, that makes sense. To join a guild, you must have a guild skill of at least 20. You made at the rank of apprentice. To raise your guild rank, you need 5 bags of gold, 1 million gold coins in your account, and must have the skill needed for that rank. Skills are apprentice 20, journeyman 30. So yeah, every 10, it would seem. And you need gold. Each guild offers a unique advantage on its members. Okay, Brotherhood can instantly raise the vitality of the group. Circle of Wizards can teleport themselves back to the city. That's pretty damn good. Union of Knights take less damage and have a chance of beheading a monster with a single blow. Thieves Guild have a better chance of finding magic items that have been cunningly. Okay, yeah, I think I'll go with a thief build. That seems pretty fun. All right. What's next? Magic items and weapons and items. Fuck, I can't read. There are various items in Moria to aid in your battle against those nasty monsters. Some items aid you in fighting, some aid you in defending yourself, while others have mystical powers for performing various tasks. A few have no special properties except value when sold. I like those. Use the info command to determine an item's property. I like that too. A character may carry up to 12 magic items at one time. After joining a guild, a character may store an additional 12 in its guild locker. After killing the monsters, you have a chance of finding magic items among the dead bodies of the monsters. Here, wait, give me 1 second. Okay, wait, where? Okay, did I read this? After killing the monsters, you have a chance of finding magic items among the dead bodies. You may then pick up the item to use or sell to shop for a profit. The deeper you go, the more powerful the monsters. Got it. Okay, so the monsters drop shit basically. Um, Besides finding weapons, you may purchase items at the. I can't read. Holy shit! You may purchase them at the weaponry shops in the city. You may buy or sell items at the weaponry shop. You may also sell at the magic shop. Beware, though, the shopkeepers in Moria are shrewd traders, so try to haggle them up or down to the best price. I need like fucking hell. Um, if you're unsure of the price of an item, you may price an item in the shop. You can specify the amount of money you wish to spend in the shop. Okay. There are many weapons, some magic, which can be born in your body or carry. Okay, do I need to read all this? Depending on which item you wish to use, you must choose them with the U option while not in battle. If you're not currently using an item, you will begin using it. If you're already using that item, then it will become unused for you. Alright. Oh my god, there's so much shit. Holy Sash? Okay. One-handed. Oh, so this is just a list of weapons. Holy fucking shit, that is ridiculous. Two-handed weapons? Oh my god, that's a ridiculous amount of items. Items worn on the body, or weapons worn on the body? I guess armor. Wow, okay, that's a lot of shit. Alright, let's go to the next topic, though. Are we done? Oh, no, wait. Did I read this? Additions of weapons you can find or buy. There are several have special properties for finding stairs, raising your skills. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I read all of those. My god, okay. Okay, let's look at the spells and magic. We're almost done. Spells in the dungeon allow the character to call upon the limited. Yep. Okay, when casting a spell, a certain amount of your vitality is used in the spell. That's interesting. Amount of vitality used depends on your wizardry. The higher your wizardry, the less vitality it uses. Okay, so we got paralyzed, charm, sleep, of course. Dispel magic, magic missile. Peacetime spells are light. Allows you to see secret doors. That's a good use of light. Pass wall, of course. Precognition. Protection. Okay. Not a lot of spells, actually, unless there are more than those. Alright, let's look at these monsters. Land of Moria is plagued by evil monsters. As a character, Moria, it's your life's duty to do your best to rid the land of evil. Um, okay, monsters die in the various rooms and corridors. In the wilderness, monsters run by themselves. Okay. Okay, so you can fight, you can trick using cunning. That's interesting. That will lower his defense. I see. You either kill the monster instantly or fail to trick the monster. Okay. Pray for divine help. Several things you may pray. Success is dependent on your piety. Holy word, a successful instant kills a monster. Prayer for escape allows you to run from the monsters. Pray for miracle calls for divine intervention from your gods. If works, all the monsters you're currently battling will instantly die. Okay. Unction is used for healing wounds. Why is it called unction? Okay. Bribe a monster to release you. Run, evade. What's different from run or evade? Oh, evade allows you to dodge monsters and will get hit less frequently. Okay, interesting. Cast a spell, yell for help, message to everyone in the same room as the sender. That's cool. Whisper to an individual player. That's awesome. Okay. Monster More belong to one of 8 classes. Jesus Christ. Okay, humanoids, undead, magic users, mythical, animals, elementals, cleric, and lawful. Lawful, that's interesting. So humanoids, yeah. Really? All those are humanoids? Orc is humanoid? I wouldn't really call an orc humanoid. I also wouldn't call a goblin undead. But okay. Magic user. Wandark, okay. Mythical. Lots of mythical shit. Animals. Giant ant. Yeti is an animal? Okay. Elementals. Nothingness, alright. And then I guess cleric monsters. And lawful. Interesting. Alright, are we done reading now? I'm pressing. Oh, next topic. Okay. I think I'm. Nope. There's treasure. Okay, hold on. We're almost done. One of the rewards for fighting and killing. Yeah, you get treasure. You find treasure chests in the wilderness. The amount of treasure you find is proportional to the level you are on. Okay. Once the monsters you're fighting are dead, you get an option to open a chest if one is to be found. Okay. Oh, it's based on your contribution. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm playing alone, but sure. Okay. Life in the big city. The city is a safe place for the player to wander, rest, and replenish their supplies. Okay. Shops are a place to buy and sell equipment. Weaponry stores where you'll buy, sell swords, mace, or other items for killing monsters. You might buy items for defense. Magic shop is where you buy all your extra magic items. Okay. Wait, what did that say? The magic shop makes no sales. Magic items must be found in the depths. Oh, I see. So that's just where I sell them. Okay. The supply stores, well, players will buy their food. Food costs 100 gold coins for a month's worth. That seems pretty good. What, it said I could carry 30 months uh worth, I think. Waterhouse, 20 gold coins per month's worth. Okay. Those caught trying to steal from a guild treasury are sent to jail. Okay. Playing the game. Wait, let's keep looking. How many more are there? Okay, that's the last one. Let's look at playing the game. Section list, the general options are available from all pauses. Okay. Several ways in which the superior player is honored. Characters earn score points. Okay. Okay, yeah. So the last most dangerous goal is to find the Reaper's Ring. I see. That's kind of the main goal of the game, it would seem then. Okay, so you press S to secure the string, F to follow the string. Okay. I don't remember what it was, but you know what? Whatever. Okay, so it's shift back to exit the dungeon. I'll definitely remember that. Shift back. Data, replot your stats reflecting current changes. Lab, go to a page showing the current players. Shift stop is to leave the game. Okay. Here's for new players. If you run out of food or water, you will quickly die. Okay. Certain items, for instance, a gold bar, have no special properties except value. Of course, makes sense. When you find or buy an item, be sure to use it. Only the items above the underline are in use. Any items are in your pack and of no help. Oh, any others are in your pack and no help. When you're starting out, it's a good idea to run away from an encounter that's going badly. Okay. Many players will break off battle and start trying to run when their value drops below 50. All right, makes sense. Talk to other players and try to travel in a group. Well, I'm alone, and that's okay. I'm also tired. Oh my god. Okay. All right, I think, well, I'm not going to start playing yet. Quite yet. Okay, wait, shift back. What's back? F8, okay. Here we are, Moria. All right, I'm not going to start playing yet. I want to look at some blog posts just to see what they say. So I'm looking at the one from howtomakeanrpg.com. So they say, in addition to the stats, the game also records vitality, age, gold score, food, water. Of course, yeah. Let's see. Press Shift R, you'll be prompted to enter a name to run to help. This is a part of the multiplayer nature of the game. If someone is fired, you can go and assist. Interesting. City is massive, but without good reason. There's little to see. Only the same shops are repeated throughout a large mage. Oh, sorry. It said without good reason. It says the city is massive, but without good reason. There's little to see. Only the same shops are repeated throughout a large mage. It's not fun to explore, and it's frustrating to get lost in. When you leave the city, you can find interest in what Moria's 5 dungeons: forest, desert, cave, mountain, ocean, which is somewhat secret and harder to access. Interesting. The levels in Moria are the same each playthrough. The generation here probably refers to how the game stores the map in memory. Whereas a game like D&D has a block memory, each entry describing a grid cell. Moria uses a function that XY procedure generates the data for the grid cell and determines the way it runs. Interesting. There's an inventory system. Certain items can be equipped, such as weapons, armor, by using them. Is by pressing U. Okay. Moria, at least a later version, gave the player a first-person view into a 3D wireframe dungeon. So it makes it the grandfather of both the blobber genre, but also the simulation genre of games such as Ultima Underworld, Deus Ex, and Dishonored. The first verse. Oh, I see. So it was by 1978 where they made it first person. The first version used an overhead view and was written around 1975. Remember, it was my co-author Jim Batten who suggested the 3D view. There were other games doing 3D around them: Panther, Spasm, Airfight. I don't remember who was first, but it wasn't us. Yeah, play displays are 512, but Moria's view is very tiny in the middle. There's a shop system. You can haggle. Oh, so they ask you what you like to buy and you just text input. Okay. Hunger and age. Yeah, okay. You can refill water from water holes, but they can be poisonous. But you have cleric powers, you can pray the poison away, of course. Okay. Is there really anything else to read here? Okay. Well, it has a section on legacy I'll read. It says, here are some of the innovations as I see them in this game. Round-based combat. Moria makes combat a little more interesting by involving the player more. The player not only tells the story, fight until you win or die, instead do a single attack. Oh, that's sick. The guild system. Skyrim, as well as earlier Elder Scrolls game, in addition to many other games, have guilds. food and water tracking, real-time gameplay, um, locked weapons, and goals. Okay. And then looking at the CRPG Addicts blog, um, let's see what they have to say. Yeah, so this is, I guess, what would have inspired Oubliette, which then would have inspired Wizardry, which is really cool. Um, let's see. So they say the game really does feel like something written by someone who had heard about D&D through the filter of another game. There are four attributes, but they're not quite like anything derived from D&D. Each exists on a scale of 0 to 100 rather than 3 to 18, and they actually increase with use. There's otherwise no experience or leveling. Vitality replaces hit points and magic points. Yeah, there's no magic slots. Um, all items are called weapons, even armor. Very, very odd. If any of these characters feel a bit odd to those used to the D&D paradigm, they're completely overshadowed by the game's innovations. In Moria, we had a lot of firsts. First to require food and water, allow dual wielding. First to assign offensive and defensive ratings to weapons. First to segregate arcane and priestly magic. First to deal with secret doors by having a player walk through a blank wall. That's not true. That was in a D&D. But I guess maybe not in the original D&D version. Whatever. Um, there aren't many choices in character creation. You can choose from among four options, each of which gives 10 in one skill, 7 in two skills, and 5 in the last one. Okay. Um, characters age during the game. So character's full lifespan is a maximum of 139 hours. Well, I don't think I'll be playing that much. Um, combat takes place randomly in the wilderness and dungeons. Varied enemies and zombie. Yeah, okay. In combat, you have 6 options. Okay. I'm just skimming through it to see if they have any tips. The outside of the game, when you have no equipment and little gold to buy, is quite difficult, and the successful player makes judicious use of the run command in combat. But once the skills start to improve and you get a hold of some magic items, it becomes much easier, even too easy at times. You can see it's getting dark outside. We did have just daylight saving time. It's only 5:30. Um, Vitality replenishes very quickly from just standing around, and monsters don't attack unless you move into their squares. You can defeat one combat, you can heal up easily for the next one. All right, sick. Um, by far, the more difficult challenge is navigation. The game consists of a town of 48 by 42 squares, a wilderness area of 30 by 30 squares, and 4 dungeons accessible from the wilderness. Each of the dungeons contains 60 levels, about as big as the town. Holy shit. That is fucking massive. um, 242 areas that are roughly 40 by 40. That is fucking ridiculous. Um, yeah, the map are organized into blocks of 6 by 6. Very interesting. Well, there's like, okay. Um, you know what? Let's run it up. Am I still? Oh God, this Minecraft I was gonna take ages to upload. Okay, let's play. Okay, what do I do? C to create character. We got 30 more minutes in this episode. All right, so I guess I'll go with. I think I do want to do a cunning build. Um, so in that case, I guess I got to go with A. Or I could go with one of the ones with cunning at 7 if I wanted to get. Yeah, I'll just do A. We'll do a cunning build. Let's see, what can we do? Transfer character info on your character, change your pseudonym. Wait, hold on a moment. Okay, I guess we'll just run the character. Now entering the city. Oh wow, it is really getting dark outside. You can it's really starting to get low lighting here. Whoa, what the fuck am I looking at? Okay. So I have okay. What the hell am I looking at though? In the wilderness. Okay. Um found the wilderness. Shift next to enter. I guess I'll enter. What the fuck am I looking at? I guess those are vines? Never eat what would it be west. Can I go through here to go back to the city? What the fuck am I looking at? What am I looking at? I I I I can't tell what I'm looking at. I don't know what to tell you. I can't. I don't understand what I'm looking at. What the fuck? A Kzin? One fighter? Is it one fighter or one Kazin? Monster. Oh shit! It's real time. You missed. Okay. You killed a monster. Okay. Good shit. How did I get more food? I guess I killed the monster. Okay, I should be mapping this out, but I don't know where I am. I'm completely lost now. I'm in a 6x6 grid. Wow, this is tiny. This gameplay area is fucking tiny. Oh, you found the city. Oh yeah, I'll go in there. Oh my god, what the fuck am I looking at? Holy shit, what am I looking at? Alright, well I guess... Wow, it is really dark now. I can't even see the grids. I guess I should map out the city. It's kinda impossible to understand what the fuck I'm looking at, though. Go forward. Oh, I guess forward is the door. Wait, what's the left? What is with, like, these vines? Like, what is this? What is all this shit in the fucking... What the fuck? Is this the wilderness? No. Oh my god, where in the fuck am I? Seriously, what the fuck is going on? Where am I? Holy shit, I understand what they mean now about getting lost. My god. Okay, well, what's in here? You found the wilderness. Okay. Oh no. Where am I? Oh no, where am I? You found the city. Okay. So this is the wilderness? This is how you enter the wilderness? No, I just entered a random ass. Oh my god. This is the most disorientating shit I've ever played in my life. This is infinitely more disorientating than even like the beginning of D&D was, and that shit was disorientating, believe me. My god. All right. What is through this door? The wilderness. All right. I guess I'll go through the damn wilderness. I don't know where else to go. A leprechaun. Yeah, sure, I'll fight the fucking leprechaun. Wait, what's the trick? It's T to trick? Let's try and trick. You killed them all. Okay, well, I guess that worked. So I can't go forward there. Medium. Okay. You killed a monster. Okay. Oh man, what the fuck? Another door. Okay, I'm in a corridor now. What is with these vines? These vines are making it bleeding impossible to see fucking anything. Or like, what? I don't know. Are they vines? What else would they be? Oops. Oh, hello, leprechaun. Can I trick you? Okay, I killed the monster. Interesting. Wow, they really were not lying about how fucking disorientating it is. But why are there this many vines? I'm looking at screenshots from the game and I don't see like these weird symbols. Like what are these symbols? Wow, it is really dark now. Can I put like a flashlight on this shit? Oh my god, that is bright as hell. Alright, well maybe that'll help. If I put it like, is there a place to put this flashlight? Up here maybe? Yeah, that works. That actually does work. Alright. No, that's fine. Oh, I found treasure. Okay. 215, a pearl. 65 in gold coins. Alright. So it looks like whenever that arrow appears, I'm at a wall. Is that a leprechaun? No. What the fuck is going on? Oh, it's a troll. Hold on, I gotta deal with this. You killed a monster. Okay. Um. Wow, this is ridiculous. I just want to enter a dungeon. That's just kind of my main goal. I just want to get into a dungeon. It is very impossible to tell what's a wall and what's not a wall. I also don't know what's up with all these vines. I really don't. I mean, that's what I can only assume it is, right? Vines? That what else would be in the I mean, it was also in the city though, is the thing. I don't know why the city would be overrun with vines. I really have no idea where I am. Okay, it's a medium. Yeah, your vitality does go up quite nicely over time. A troll. Trick didn't work. Trick didn't work. Trick didn't work. I don't think I'm gonna be able to trick the troll. Hold on, I'll just fucking kill him. You missed. Alright, goddamn. You missed. You killed a monster. There you go. Yeah, it is like, whoa, treasure. It is turn-based instead of just, well, I guess the other games were turn-based, but they were really more like one turn-based. Yeah, it being in a 6x6 grid like this is very weird. Evil priest. I fuck with the evil priest. I do actually really like being able to regen health without having to go back to the beginning of the dungeon and waste all that damn time, you know? I really do like that. Okay, you know what? Let's. Oh my god, how am I missing so damn much? One evil priest does more damage than like a troll. This monster's hit me. Oh my god. You missed again. All right, wait. What are the options? How do you do help? F6? I guess I'll try casting. Oh no, I don't know what the different ones are. I guess I'll help again. Okay. I'll try putting him to sleep. Did it work? I don't think it worked. I think I'm dying. I think I'm losing all my health and dying. Damn, this evil priest got hands. Now it's only doing 1 damage though. It's killing me very slowly. Very slowly at the end of my life. Hey, there we are. Okay, let's try again. Create a character. A. Okay. Run your character. Okay. Now entering the city. Okay. What is with all the shit on the screen? I don't understand that. It's very weird. But I guess, should I get to mapping? I just kind of want to find the entrance. Like, where do you find an entrance to a dungeon? I guess you kind of gotta go around until you find it. Oop, that's my flashlight turning off. Hold on. There we go. Um, Shit, I don't know if I'll be able to play this one. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is a bit too like I can do with the I can do like the top down old CRPGs, but this, I don't know, this might be a bit too far. If it wasn't for all these like vines on the screen, I don't know why, but like I can't see anything. Why do I have all these vines on the screen? I don't understand. A berserker, that sounds fucking lovely. Trick didn't work. Trick didn't work. You missed. You missed. Yeah, just run. Just fucking run. No, I'm not. You're not gonna run? You made it. Alright. Thanks. Oh, what? He's still there? They have fucking object permanence in this game? I did not expect them to have object permanence. That's pretty incredible, actually. Um, I really have no idea what's going on. Like, what the hell? This is it's just all vines. That's ridiculous. I mean I can't see anything. Oops, all vines. Like what the hell am I supposed to do? Okay, here's a door. Okay, you know what I want to do? Let's do a shift stop. Ooh, that brought me all the way back here. Wow, okay, hold on. I want to see. Um, I want to read the notes file and see if anyone is talking about this. Um, Game note files. Game notes file. Magic item, save, resume, age, character gone, multi sign-ons. Anything about fucking... Okay, wait, how do I go back? F8? Anything about, fucking, vines? I don't know. Wow, these go back far. I didn't know Cyber 1 was even this old. Whoa. Why they got a slash through it? Squelch? Why are they squelching? Dead. Blah, not blah. Long time. Maps. Okay, let's see. Anyone left? That's depressing. My maps. Wait, let's look at what they say about my maps. Let's go to 30. Sorry to put my maps online in easy to see format along with any other info I may have amassed. Right now, it's not much. Let's see. Do you think this page still works? AndrewKeller.net. It it does still connect, but it just says this site has been deleted. That is very ominous. This site has been deleted. That means that like the domain still works, but it just says this site has been deleted. Well, it is on archive.org. Let's see, is Moria? No, Moria is an oh, it's Zero Moria. Let's see if Zero Moria is archived. It is. Wait, April 2020. That doesn't seem. The site's still up in 2020? Wow, it was. That's incredible. Nope. The rest of it, no. It's like interactive, and the interactive section of it isn't archived. Okay, okay. How do I go back? All right. Let's see. What are like the recent ones? Maybe someone has anything in the recent ones. How the hell do you go back? Oh, I did it. Um, see, what is this maps post? Or wait, actually, do this one. Oh my God, stop. 1-1-12. There we go. Site hosting Moria maps appears offline. What is lab? F7. You got it? Can I have a copy too, please? Hello, I made some maps. Okay, how do I turn on this fucking light? Leave a message and I can mail them. Well, it's a bit too late for that, I think. Okay. How do I leave? Shift F8. Let's go back some more. There's a lot of posts just called maps. Hi, y'all. Thank you. New one here. Help. Happy. Let's go to questions. That seems like a good thread. Okay. Let's try the game again. Let's run the character. It's just fucking it's impossible to see what's going on. Dude, oh wait, hold on, I'm in combat. A killer elite. That doesn't sound survivable, honestly. Oh damn, really? I killed it? Nice. Alright, let me look. Oh my god, I cannot type. How the hell do you type wilderness? um God damn. There's a lot to this game. I was just reading a bit about the ocean level. You have to like go through a secret wall. Like you have to use a pass through spell in like the middle of the wilderness, and you can only survive in it if you have like fish gills. They've always been just making shit. It's so cool. Ooh, treasure. It's very interesting though. I do miss getting treasure and then spending it on XP or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much I can play of it, or like how far I can even get into this, because this is a bit too high of a barrier of entry even for me. Because I'm just finding nothing. I at least just want to enter a dungeon. I'll feel a lot more motivated if I just find an entrance to a dungeon. But like the view window is so tiny. It's like, my God, like how am I supposed to? I can't understand it. Like I can't compute this view uh window into my brain. Like my brain cannot understand this view window. Especially with all the vines. Why are there so many damn vines? I just want, because even I believe these vines were in the damn town is the thing. I at least just want to find an entrance to a dungeon and see if it has these vines. Maybe I'll look at like a YouTube playthrough of this and see if these vines are here. Because I'm not, the thing is, this is putting me off, is I'm not seeing these vines in anybody else's like, or like in the blog screenshots. You know what I'm saying? Wow, they are killing my shit. I just got cunning leveled up though, so it's all chill. Wow, they are not letting me run from this manticore, are you? Oop, I don't know what I just clicked. Okay, I pressed fight apparently. I don't think I'm able to run from this damn manticore. Oh no, I made it. Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay. Um, I'm not finding shit. I'm turning off this flashlight because I'm not mapping anything. Wow, that is completely dark. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not finding anything in here. Ooh, okay. Okay. Well, honestly, I'm gonna probably end this episode. I don't know if there's gonna be another episode of this. Just because like the barrier of entry for this game is honestly like too high even for me. Just this viewpoint is so tiny and the whole thing is covered in vines and I just can't see where I'm going. That's really the thing is I just can't see where I'm going. There's too many like this is ridiculous to like even look at. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I'll have to look at a YouTube like video and just see if just I don't know. See if these vines exist for other people. Again, I'm just not seeing them in the blog screenshots, which is what's confusing to me. And like the none of the blogs mention vines, stuff like that. I don't know. Um, but yeah, for now, that's gonna be all from me for Moria for now. Um, maybe in the future, maybe next episode will be Moria. Maybe next episode I'll continue on to the next game with a better what's it called, barrier to entry. But I did enjoy checking that out, even if it wasn't in depth. Um, but yeah, maybe I'll continue it. We'll see. Um, Goodbye.